It was like 10 o'clock
But you
by the time
saw,
we finished.
but you saw half of the people that were there. Like there was just one guy. No offense, it wasn't because he's gay, but he was a gay guy.
Are
Gay
you talking about the
guy.
tight shorts?
Yeah, dude.
Oh
he,
my
thin,
goodness!
thin leggings.
Wrapped.
Leggings
Wrapped.
wrapped around his legs.
Like,
Pretty weird. He had
it
glasses.
wasn't even
on.
like leather.
You saw he had glasses on too.
Like party glasses? Or
No,
was it like
he physically had,
readers?
like sunglasses.
Oh, that's like every person. That's like every person down south.
Anyway, he had sunglasses. He was pretty okay. We knew he was drunk.
Are you talking about the
Dude,
boyfriend?
Dude, his boyfriend or husband. Dude, he was off the chain.
He was back here. He was just like...
Yeah, he sat there while the guy was like ordering pizza and stuff. He came back. Let me demonstrate. He came back. Let me zip it up. He came back and they were like done and they were walking in like the like going somewhere near the casino. You just see him go like this.
Yeah.
Like he was all over the place. He was
When he was waiting in
crazy.
line, it was crazy.
And like we were like, okay, yeah. Then he's like, them probably had more fun.
Or what about those like there's like 4 like business jockeys
that were in line. with
that
us?
were in line.
Okay, so real quick, the guys
After the show, we went to go get something to eat.
eat dinner at the Hard Rock, and there was 2 different like well,
It was
I
like
wouldn't say
fast.
I wouldn't say
No, it
nationalities,
was
but
like fast food lines, or it was just like different types of food,
chains.
not chains, but it was
No.
like burgers, Asian food, Italian food.
Yeah, it was like different like.
Yeah, just different
Yeah.
like varieties, like
And
a food
then-
court. It was just a food court.
Then him and mom went to go get burgers. Me and my dad went, or me and dad went to get
Your dad.
Asian,
Went to go get Asian.
Asian food, and we were sitting in line, and there's 2 dudes in front of us, like super like white. Nothing
Like,
wrong with being white.
Uber
again.
white.
Super white. He
Like, you know when you wear.
nope.
Okay. wait.
No,
It
no,
sounded like a vet story.
exactly. Don't.
My bad.
Anyway, he was like waiting in line, and like that was in front of me. I was like sort of behind him, and then them 2 were like side to side in front of him, and he was like going to his wife or his friend or whatever, and he goes, "Dude, do you want something more than a spring roll?" And he was so loud for no reason.
No, his other 2 buddies in our line, he was like on my neck. Like, I kid you not. He was like, and then the guy ordered, and he like turns to like looks in his direction, who's in front of me. So now he's talking through me, and he goes, "What'd you get?" He's like, "Yo, what'd you get? Yo, what'd you get?" And the guy's looking at him, and he goes, "Me?" He goes, "Me?" He's like, "Yeah, what you getting over there?" He's like, "What's on your receipt?" Yo, read the receipt out. Read the receipt out.
No.
And his buddy like is like, "Oh, yeah. Read the receipt." And the guy's like, "Just a double cheeseburger, man." And he goes, "Sick choice."
That's what happened with the dudes in front of us. He, after yelling at his wife when he was like this distance away from his wife, he's screaming, "Do you want more than a spring roll?" Then he goes to I'm sorry if I'm too loud, but he goes to the counter. He looks over, he goes, "All right, so I'm going to do the noodles and I'm going to do the spring roll, please." He's screaming still, and I'm like, dude,
Because
the glass, but the glass is like right here. So
but
you can,
he's
like,
also all of them were short.
they
they
were
were, like-
drunk too, out of their mind.
No, they were like 5 foot even, all like business jocks,
Mhm.
all 5 foot. So when I saw him walk up, and like the window's like up here, and he goes, he's like barely, his hair is like cutting it,
No, but then the dude's like, yeah, she's
fogging
loading
up the mirror.
She's loading
or
up
the window.
the noodles, and his friend on the left, he goes, "Dude, if you didn't get the noodles, I don't know what you're doing. Noodles is the move."
But they said it like 6 times, where they like kept pointing out people's food, anything that was new to them. He goes, "Sick choice."
That's what happened. I want to talk about another like, not drunk experience I had, but like an
I
encounter.
just love watching people,
and,
like especially in like settings like that.
mhm.
Oh my god, it's hilarious.
But there was one time. It was recently. We went to. Oh yeah, during our week, we went to a parade in.
Yeah, I was like, wait,
And
it
then-
took me a second. It took me a
And then
second.
I had to go to the bathroom, so I went to a bar that was nearby because there's no bathrooms on like a street. So I went in and I'm waiting for my girlfriend and
Sorry.
dude walks in. Well, one guy normally goes, "You in line?" I go, "No. Go." He goes. This one dude comes up. He comes up to me and he goes, "Dude, are you in line?" And I was like, "No, I'm okay." He goes, "That's fantastic." And then he sprinted into the bathroom, and I just like, I love it.
I love you. I
love
love
it.
you.
I love it so much.
Don't change.
Oh.
Stop.
That was a very fun night last night.
Oh, I love just like I love watching drunk people walk.
Like the gay guy.
Or no,
the
like
gay
they
guy that
finish.
was walking.
No, there's like, or whenever they're walking back, it's always that feeling of like, we're having the time of our lives. But they're all like, we're having the time of our lives. They're like everywhere. They cannot, which is it makes sense. It's like a scientific thing,
Sorry.
you know, or just logic. Drink too much, can't walk straight. But it's just hilarious of them trying to try to do extra motions than just putting one leg in front of the other. No, just any sense of if one arm goes back, it's just like throwing the entire balance off of them. Even if they go. Just keep going. They just keep falling back. They go, yeah.
That's I don't know if you heard it, but in the well, you guys didn't, but in the comedy show, the drunk people in front of us, the one he was like,
oh, he kept repeating.
He goes, and then I went to the store, and then he goes, the store. He had like a super yeah, pitch laugh, and he kept doing it, and then the girl in front of her had a higher pitch one, yeah, consistently, and I was like, stop,
or the joke hit. But there was so many old people who would do that thing of repeat the same thing that we just heard.
Real quick, one more thing about the comedy show was the.
Are you talking about the people behind us?
No. You can talk about that.
Okay.
I was talking about the when the lady was talking about oh, I arrived in Florida and all that, and my hotel room had outside of it was a bag of cocaine, but it was empty. A bunch of old people on the side were I was
I heard crack before.
I was you're laughing a little too hard. You're pushing 60 and you're laughing that hard.
They're I remember those days.
But what were you gonna talk about the ringtone?
The ringtone. So again, we always end up in the weirdest situations with people,
and I love it.
And it it was the same situation. With the girls before, you just told you to turn your phones off, keep it on silent, just keep going with your day.
Well, mind you, they were 2 old people.
Were they 2 old people?
Yeah, they were 2 old people.
Oh, okay. Well, still, turn your phone off.
Well, anyway, Brett's doing his joke midway through. No, it's a time where you're just listening.
Yeah, he's
not even laughing.
He's building the joke.
Yeah, building a joke, and then
I gotta
explain it.
So
I'll just do the noise. Copyright. I'll just
that's
do the
not
noise.
copyright. No, it wasn't. It was way louder. It was like
the old car horn.
Yes. I have to find if I can find it.
No, talk about it. I'll find it. I got you.
But it was just basically midway through the show, it's dead silent, and it's was I thinking? It was burner.
No. It was the old car horn. I think I can find it.
It was an old it was just a cell phone alarm, but it was just an old alarm, and for some reason I guess he just couldn't get it out of his pocket, and the usher was telling him to be quiet.
Imagine hearing just.
yeah, but it was for 45 seconds,
just constantly.
Yes.
And it was just it was so loud too.
Is there any other honks?
Was it not the honk?
It might have been the honk. It sounded like a clown honk.
Yeah, but I can't what is
There's
it?
no way he downloaded it. That's not it. I don't remember.
But it
I
very
got major sniffles right now.
It very much was just.
Yeah, it was just
over
for
and over
45,
again.
45 seconds. And then I'm looking at Lucas thinking that it'll turn off at some point. Or maybe he would hear it.
No, it went on. It
went off for a while. But just, I like being in the atmosphere of, being sober and watching other people who are not.